Hello, loves, and welcome to our weekly card reading. So, for this reading, we are going to be looking into the energies of the week ahead for whenever you find this. This was originally aired on a Soulful Sunday, and if you're watching this from a Soulful Sunday, welcome everybody to our weekly card reading. This one was originally aired August 11th, Soulful Sunday. So I am going to get out the divination dice and I'm going to roll these divination dice. I got these from Goddess Provision. You can get your own set at Goddess Provision while supplies last. I have a link in my description. You can use my link to build your own dream box and get like 200 or more, hundreds of dollars worth of products for just 40 bucks. Or you can go to Goddess Provisions and pick out your own stuff, like your own divination dice, and put my link in the checkout, Mystic Hillbillie, and that's Hillbillie with an IE, not a Y, and you can get 10% all orders, 25 or more. So I just want to put that right there here at the beginning. Thank you guys so much for dealing with my plug. But Goddess Provisions really is so awesome. Y'all should check them out, truly. But we're going to start with divination dice. Sorry about the sound. Let's roll them and see what comes out. Okay, so let's begin with, we have Aquarius, 6th house, Jupiter. We have Jupiter in Aquarius, 6th house. So I feel like this is a changing up, a big change to daily life, daily activity. Got it on the eye. We have the flower, which I think represents earth. We have the waxing gibbous moon, so right after a full moon. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So 6 it's a number of balance. It's a number of, yeah, I feel like there's something about home and family that's coming out. A shaking up, an innovation in the home and family. Here comes Salem. Salem's a girl, and I did not name her. My daughters did. I let my daughters name some animals. So don't knock over my camera, please. Knock it up. All right, I'm sorry about that, guys. I would love to do the reading with Salem, but she really does try to knock the camera over, and there's no room. But I don't know. I might be open to suggestions of ways to bring her in, but I know that the reason why she was coming up here was because it's that time that for her to go out, and she was wanting to go out, She has her daily schedules, and she was upset that I was ignoring her. She already had her drink, she already had her treat, she already had her food. She was wanting to go out and she needed to go out, and so I decided to let her out, just so you guys know. But yes, her role that she dropped down there was Jupiter, but it was on Saturn. So I do feel that, everything happens for a reason, and I feel like there's disruptions that are going to be happening, and we have the first house, or is this the seventh house? The seventh house, and Aries now, and Jupiter. So I feel like there's disruptions that could happen that kind of could get in the way of you having the relationships that you want. So you need to be careful and make sure that you're expanding your relationships in the way that you want to expand them. in love, in the love that you want to have. But I don't remember. I think it was Saturn and then the 10th house, and then she rolled it to the 12th house because I remember there was a message in that too. I think we've always been Aries. Yeah, I feel like there's like this take responsibility. Yeah, see, it rolled back to the 10th house. Take responsibility for your ego drive and what you're trying to accomplish, you know? I'm hearing Jupiter. We're gonna have Jupiter in the corner up here. So, all right, Jupiter, Aries, 10th house, and I'm hearing to take responsibility for your drive in that. And there's this fire, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and waxing gibbous moon. So yeah, I feel like it's. I feel like there's a harvest of from from your passions and something that you've been working on. You're gonna see, you're gonna get, you're not quite there, but you're gonna get a recognition of where it's going, kind of thing, is like kind of what I'm hearing or feeling here. Like an attaboy, an attaboy that makes you feel like, okay, it's worth it. It's worth it to keep going. It's gonna give you a reason to keep going. I feel you'll gain a reason to keep going this week. All right, so with the divination dice set, let's move to the tarot. And I always start with the Star Tarot. And the Star Tarot, I do not take reversals with that one, and I always kind of see the most positive outcomes. So let's start with the most positive outcome that this week could bring us. And ironically, something dying. Yeah, is the death of an old way of dealing with money, new money, death of old, like death of the old money, and then it's like feeling fulfilled, a wish come true. So the highest aspect is like death of the old self, the old way of feeling, the old way of financing, a birth of a new way that feels fulfilled almost immediately. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Let's get further confirmation with the Tarot of Dreams. This one will kind of try to go more in depth. So I know reality is very messy, and it's meant to be messy. Reality is meant to be messy on purpose because that's what we're here, is to experience this. And yeah, this is what I was picking up on with the divination dice. There's this working towards something. And I feel like, yeah, we're going to get confirmation. There's confirmation coming in this week that we're working towards something and it's going to pay off. We're going to feel good about it. Like there's this attaboy. Yeah, an attaboy that comes through, and it inspires us to be able to keep moving forward, to see the value in our work and to move forward, creating even more value. And it keeps getting better. And it keeps getting better. Okay, so I'm excited and I'm liking this energy. I want to keep running with it. Let's move on with two. Let's move on with two. Yes, let's move on with to the journey of tarot. All right. Like, I don't feel like we're reaching the end of the tunnel necessarily, but we're we're seeing the importance of our work and the importance of continuing to move towards the end of that tunnel. Like, I feel like before now we were moving forwards in a dark tunnel, believing and having faith that the light at the end of the tunnel would appear. Now we're beginning to see a little pinhole of light. Does that make sense? It's a little pinhole of light. It's beginning to form down that tunnel. It makes it worth it. And we keep moving forward now, holding the faith for everything that's still unknown, but at the same time, we keep moving forward, knowing knowing that it'll pay off. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I see it. I feel like we're not letting the haters get to us anymore. And that is beautiful. Like, we're deciding to quit caring what the haters think as much. And we're moving forward in our uniqueness beautifully and powerfully. We're not afraid to stand on our own anymore. It's not a big deal. And we're not gonna stand on our own. We will have another there with us, and our cup will begin to overflow. But the haters don't get an overflowing cup, but that's their fault. They could have done it, right? I'm hearing that Iggy Azalea song. I can't rap. I got in my bag and I ain't looked back since. Y'all started out hating. Now you like my drip. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, you're standing strong among those they don't understand, but you're not caring anymore. Let them empty their own cup. It's like what I heard. Just let them empty their own cup, whatever. If they want to give you hate attention, then whatever. You're getting some attention, girl. You got it, you know? And moving forward in your strength, your magic, your unique magic. And to do that, you have to not give a flunk about the haters, and you don't. And I see your cup is going to be overflowing with another cup, and y'all are just going to overflow together and watch the haters try to drip. It's like you could have been over here, but you were hating. It's so sad. It's so sad for you, but it's okay. I love you and I bless you. And I do think that you can learn. They can learn, but just not around you, you know? Now you got to go do you. Okay? Bye bye. Hope you learn. See you later. All right. I like this energy. I think it's gonna be a good week. This is gonna be a good week. Look forward to the week. It's gonna be a good week, guys. Okay. So far, anyway, let's check in with the plant kingdom and see what we get. This plant kingdom can sometimes let us know something. What's up, plant kingdom? Hearing that goes there. And yes, it's at 5. 5 keeps popping up. Oh, 5 again. Okay. So yeah, we're continuing to move forward with stuff. We're not there, and we've learned to be a little bit defensive because we do have haters. So yeah, you've had to learn to rely on yourself. You've learned self-reliance and self-defense, and you've learned how to go into your inner sanctum and take care of yourself and not worry about others and their opinion. And I don't know. I feel like you're gonna continue to have haters, haters are gonna hate. There's nothing, I mean, all that you can do about it is continue to be your awesome self, continue to let haters hate, continue to not give a flunk about haters hating and knowing that haters are going to hate, continue to take care of yourself and your inner sanctum whenever you need it, and continue moving forward being your awesome self because you're so awesome. You know that you are. And they're still going to hate and they're going to talk ish about you. They're going to think that they know what they're talking about. And they're going to talk to people that think that they know what they're talking about and agree with them. Whatever. Let the haters hate. They're not going to understand what awesomeness you're about to step into. And whenever you step into this awesomeness, know that that's why the haters don't deserve this. They don't deserve that wonderfulness that you're stepping into, that joy, that heaven on earth kind of feeling that you're stepping into, because they're so full of hate. And it's sad. It really is. It's sad for them. I'm so sad for you. But you continue moving forward. You've got this. You're doing a wonderful job. You've cultivated so much self-love and patience, and you have that self-defense that you need. You understand the need of it. The haters can hate, but they're going to have to hate from a distance. They can't hate up close. They're going to have to hate over there and go talk to the people that hate with them, and go live their wonderful hate lives on earth. God bless their journey and their life and everything about them. So, and then move on. But yeah, they really, if they're gonna hate up close, they're gonna have to get stuck or stung, or something's coming, because it's just not gonna work. They can't hate up close. It's got to go over there. All right. So that is our tarot portion. Let's see. Ain't you 'cause they ain't you. Sounds like a personal problem to me. Just don't come up close and you won't get hurt, you know? All right. So now that we've done the tarot card portion, we are going to move into the oracle card portion. And I'm hearing to grab some runes to begin with. So I like that idea. Let's see what runes come out. So we have two. Isa and Taiwas? All right. So what I'm hearing is the storm or the challenge or the conflict. For some, I don't think it's much of a storm. It's more like a rain shower that goes through. For others, it's a heavy storm. The storm that comes through, the challenge or the conflict that you're going to be going through and working with, that is what's going to get you unstuck. It's going to rejuvenate you. It's going to give you what you need to be able to move forward for the long haul. So there's like this storm that's coming through, this conflict, this challenge. So see it as the opportunity for growth that it is. Truly, it's a gift. There's a gift of a challenge, storm, conflict, depending on who you are, this week for you. So embrace that with love. Okay, let's move on to the oracles. All right, first up is our Goddess Provision cards. Y'all know I have to put a plug in here somewhere for the Goddess Provision. Check out the link below. There's all kinds of cards, and these cards can come in their link below. You can put it in your dream box if you want. These cards are the different ones from the little packs that they have. So that'll be the first ones that we look at. What energies are we working with this week? What do we need this week? Okay, Pisces, imagination, empathetic, adaptable. So I do feel like this week you are going to be needing to use your imagination. You're going to have to be adaptable. Try to go with the flow. I feel like there's going to be some dreamy energies this week, and I'm hearing to take advantage of them, to not look at it as a bad thing, but to take advantage of the dreamy energies. What's the best way to take advantage of these dreamy energies? What best way? Creative, vibrant leader. Okay, so to be creative, yeah, using your creative skills is, yeah, that's a wonderful way to take advantage of these dreamy energies. So, yeah, be creative. So, use your creativity and take advantage of these dreamy, imaginative energies. It's also going to be a week to go with the flow, be adaptable, and try to be empathetic to others. Try to use your empathy and understand where others are coming from. You know, we're all going through this and we all have secret battles that nobody knows about. So try to be nice and kind and continue to move forward being adaptable and your vibrant self. All right, so now we'll move into the Spirit Allies deck, which is another deck that I got from Goddess Provisions. So I'm pretty sure that these are in the link below for the dream boxes, but if you just want to get, you know, just the cards, I do believe that this whole deck is available in the Goddess Provision shop. So if you're going to use the shop and you don't want to build your own dream box, then use my code Mystic Hillbillie. That's Hillbillie with an IE, not a Y, at checkout, and you can get 10% off all orders, $25 or more. All right, let's see what spirit allies come out for us this week. Are there any spirit allies for us this week? Yes. Okay, Virgo, the divine maiden. Okay, so I feel like to move forward, thinking about where your heart belongs. And I do feel like there's this harvest energy coming in. And again, I don't think that it's like a whole lot. Like at the very beginning of the reading, what I was saying was like there's this you've been working on something, you continue to work on something, and you're getting some feedback. The attaboy that I was talking about at the beginning, I feel like it's there. And there's something in your basket. There's something coming for your basket. But make sure that your thoughts are where they belong. Are you taking responsibility for your thoughts? Are you allowing loving, kind thoughts towards yourself? That's going to be what helps bring this into your basket, I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing that this is a week to connect to your own divine inner maiden. Whether you're male or you're female, you have a divine feminine within, and this is the maiden feminine that I'm asking you to tap into. So this is that innocent feminine energy that is available to tap into this week. And I feel like for some people that will get this reading, for some of you, it's important. There's a message there for you. And that's only for a few, though. So I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. So, all right, guys, let's move on to the next card. The next card we're going to do, the next oracle card coming out is the Star Dragon Oracle. I'm not affiliated with them, but you can find them on Amazon. Star Dragon Oracle. So let's see, what message do you have for us, Star Dragons? Okay, the same thing. This contemplation energy I feel like is coming out. That's the same thing I was feeling with the Virgo card. There's this thoughtful energy, like to be mindful and to take responsibility for your thoughts in your mind. And yeah, I feel like, yeah, to be mindful and contemplating the future and to know your vision and to keep focused on your vision and keep moving forward, knowing, that you're not fully there yet. You still got so much more, but how can you love the journey more is what I'm hearing. How can you contemplate on how you can love the journey more so that the future is just brighter and brighter? I'm hearing once again, it keeps getting better. Know that contemplate on how it keeps getting better and how it could keep getting better. Contemplate and analyze on those type of things. All right. So let's move to the next oracle deck I have is Fairy Wisdom Oracle, also not affiliated. You can get them on Amazon by Nancy and Amy Brown, mother daughter duo. So, what is the message, fairies? And I feel like two are coming out, and I wouldn't have grabbed them both, but they both look so similar that I feel like they're both meant to be grabbed. So, we have the moon dragon, emotions, and we have the blue fairy, infinite love. So, I feel like I just feel like this is beautiful. I feel like the Fae realm is acknowledging our growth and our ascension. And I feel like we're going to be and continue to fill up with love. And I'm also hearing an invitation and a question. Are you willing to fill up with love? You are invited to fill up with infinite love. And again, I'm getting this contemplation energy. Sorry, I just hit the microphone. Sorry. I'm getting this contemplation energy, this very contemplative energy, because look at the colors here, this indigo, and yeah, it makes me think of the third eye. And so, yeah, just contemplate your ability to feel love, your love that you feel, the love that surges through your body. Take time this week to understand your higher love and the love that you've cultivated within and around yourself. All right, beauties. The last card that we are going to be looking at is our Lemurian deck. And once again, this Lemurian deck is from Goddess Provisions, so check out the link below. And while supplies last, they'll have a little Lemurian deck in their little boutique. So check them out. All right, the way that I do the Lemurian deck is I want you guys to use your intuition. So we'll zoom in on the card first and have a little bit of time of just contemplation to let you guys see what you guys see in it, and then I'll tell you what I see in it, and then we will read what the card says. All right, so here we go. All right, yeah. So I see I see like so much in this card. Like I see us in here, and I see our ancestors in her too. So I see our ancestors watching us and wanting to love and guide us as we move towards our ascension. We keep working on our path, like as we love to love and learn to love the journey towards that. Like I said, it's like earlier in the reading, I said there was a light at the end of the tunnel, that before we were thinking we were moving forward towards faith, but now we see the light that we're moving towards. And just learning to enjoy it more. And our ancestors are just so happy and proud of us and wanting to support and lift us up. They're just there helping us. And then on the other side, I see that we need to contemplate our own journey, contemplate how we've helped and loved and supported our own self, and how we can continue to love, help, and support our own self. How we have the understanding, the knowledge, and the power and the wisdom to be able to move forward now with the light. Even though we're moving towards light, we understand the light that we have in our own self now to be able to move forward with. All right, beautiful. I think that was just gorgeous. That's all I got. Let's read what the card says. Star Seer. Have you ever headed towards a specific destination, but instead of it being where you ended up, the journey was the catalyst for getting you where you're meant to go? Have you ever felt nothing was working out as planned, but then it all came together perfectly? This card depicts intuition as a goddess, lifting us to see where we are going and the star she sees in us. The journey may not go as planned, but the outcome is better than you thought was possible. Let the serendipities unfold. Allow space for unexpected opportunities, even when the route is not as direct as you imagined. Listen to your intuition and know that you have got this. All right, beloveds, that is also a message that I was saying with the runes. The storm that's coming this week, the interruption is coming this week, it's a divine one. It's to move you out of your stuckness. It's to put you onto this path of your own inner standing and ability to shine your light. And if she's the inner goddess, then yes, she is within us all. We all have the inner goddess within us, ready to lift us up. Open up. Feel ready to receive. All right, beloveds, that is this week's card reading. That's all the energies that I got for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this message. I hope that it helps in some small way. If you enjoyed it or it resonated in any way, please hit that like button. I thank you all so much for making it to the end of the reading with me. Thank you all so much for putting up with me with my Goddess Provision promos too. Thank you for joining me. And if you want a personal reading, of course, check out themystichillbilly.com. But other than that, you guys stay wild and stay mystical out there, my friends. All